Okay, hello. Welcome to my final internship presentation. My name is Amber Marr. I'm a 7th semester student here at Berkeley, and I'm a music business management major on the marketing track. So my internship was with a company called Third Side Music. They have offices in Montreal and LA, but with the pandemic, a lot of their team is working virtually from home, including me. The team at TSM was used to using Slack and Zoom to communicate across time zones pre-pandemic, so it worked pretty seamlessly. So, a point of interest for TSM, they are an independent music licensing and copyright administration company with a constantly growing catalog of over 55,000 titles, both domestic and international. So I worked at TSM as a licensing intern. So I mostly helped with the licensing department with both the creative side of sync and the tech side with metadata in our audio database. I'll get into my daily activities more specifically later in the presentation. I was also offered a lot of opportunities to delve into the work of TSM's other departments like A&R via both projects and info sessions with those other management teams. So why did I pick TSM to work with? Before my interview with TSM, I did some research and found that many of their clients were artists that I knew and loved, like Moonchild, Surf Curse, and Burning Brides. They also have a list of recent placements on their front page of their website that's constantly updated that let me easily check out their recent work. And lastly, TSM's management across each department is made up of largely women, and that inspired me. So when it comes to prior experience that influenced my time at this internship, there are a couple of things that worked in my favor and a couple that didn't. First, in terms of classes, legal aspects afforded me an understanding of sync and copyright industry basics, and computer applications allowed me to work efficiently within Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets, and the like. On a more personal note, I've had lots of experience curating playlists in a non-professional capacity, and I came to the interview with examples of music cues I've loved over the years, showing this is something I've been passionate about for years. As far as things that worked against me, this was my first internship and I'd never worked in an office environment or used Slack before. Secondly, despite the knowledge I got from legal aspects, there was still a lot I didn't understand about the licensing business, as I've never taken a more advanced legal class or a class on sync specifically. So this internship helped me discover that sync is what I want to do in my career for the foreseeable future. What used to just be a passion for me is now concrete experience that I can put on my resume and in cover letters. This experience will hopefully help me get an entry-level position at a larger company in the near future. Many of my supervisors cited similar internships as the beginnings of their lifelong careers in the sync industry. Hopefully, having a position like this on my resume will help me break into the industry and start my career. So my days at TSM were usually split up into two main duties. I'd spend the morning adding keywords and lyrics to spreadsheets of metadata that would later be added to our audio database to streamline searching for the licensing team. This was where my experience in MB20 or MB255 helped me the most. In the afternoons, my supervisor would send me creative briefs from music supervisors, and I'd create playlists according to their parameters. This is where my previous experience of curating playlists helped me, though this aspect of my job was definitely part learned skill and part just having a good ear. There were also a few more time-consuming activities that didn't fall into my daily activities. This includes researching and updating an existing Google Sheet with information about upcoming TV shows and movies and who to contact with pitches for that production. I also did a bit of A&R work, sifting through featured artists of upcoming festivals and identifying standouts who TSM may want to sign. Finally, there were a couple playlists I put together without the help of a specific brief. These were used in more general pitches based on the vibe of the past music used. Specifically, I did this for things like the third season of the Netflix show Umbrella Academy and Apple commercials. So, looking into the future, how will this experience help serve my career goals? Because something as specific as sync/licensing is not generally offered as a major, this internship will help me demonstrate my passion for music and film on my resume in a more concrete way. Secondly, hopefully employers in the field will notice my experience with audio database software and see that I'm not only experienced, but also easier to train. This internship has also given me great connections in the industry, as well as awesome references for new jobs. Finally, as my career begins, I'd love to work on the opposite side of the industry, maybe assisting a music supervisor. And that's it. Thank you so much for listening.